I'm very hands-on. I'm very operational. I love the details of the business. I love the business itself. It's very filling for me.
Suplementos, toda esta área de acá que son
Y el
las más
área
afectadas.
digital, Fernando, el área tuya que está ahí también.
Deberíamos enviar un email debería enviar un email a todo el mundo del nuevo día sobre
Sí.
Gracias.
Sí, sí, sí.
Okay.
Who I am today has very little to do with me. Has a lot to do with where I came from, who were my parents, where I was taught, who was beside me. So I'm a compilation of all of that. Holy Cross just shaped so much of me, of who I am today. And you don't realize that when you're in the school, you don't realize that when you're in college, you realize that later in life when I had to face difficult choices. That value, that faith, that deepness that I could go back into myself and find was brought at the school. Teaching and teachers mark and frame your life always. And the more I realized that, the more I, at some point in my life, to actually do teaching. Once I'm able to get up the office a little bit more, it will be something I would really cherish. The 4 years at the college were a foundation, or maybe an affirmation also, of the foundation that my upbringing had brought into the school with me. The values of service to others, the values of commitment, that we are part of a community, that we are part of a society, and that we have a legacy to continue. Our family here in Puerto Rico has been here for more than, obviously, 100 years. And from the very beginning, my family and our family understood the importance of community work. The beginnings of El Nuevo Dia are really in Ponce, and it was a paper that my grandfather, very much the arts person and statesman, had bought. When my grandfather became governor, my dad asked him to sell him the paper. In the 1970s, he brought it from Ponce to San Juan, and that's the change from El Dia to El Nuevo Dia, and started the newspaper. Last year, we merged all the media properties into one called GFR Media. So I am the CEO of GFR Media. My main responsibility is to run the media operation of our family business. Always during our summertime, we had two choices. We either worked or we studied. So I decided to come and work at the paper for many summers. The amazing thing of looking every day at a product that your coworkers produce, the sound and the smell and the process of making the print product, it's a passion that started growing inside of you. We as leaders of these organizations, we are in a historic moment. Leadership has to be so responsible all the time. And has to come from values, and it has to come from doing the good for the better of the people. Leadership without values, without honesty, it's not leadership. We have to give our audience the ability to see beyond Puerto Rico and to understand the world beyond the 100 by 35 that we are. Because if we only look inside, then we don't give the society the ability to grow. So we try to give them a medium into which they can actually be part of that process. And I think if I'm successful, it has very little to do with me, has a lot to do with what came and who were before me. The family-work balance, never an easy thing. ¿Todo bien? Yes, honey. Okay, compra algo, pero no, saludable, okay? Okay, love you, bye. Bye. It's a daily struggle, it's a daily choice, but I wouldn't change it. Miguel, my husband, I think my success and my balance has a lot to do with him. Yes, there are moments when you think you're not doing a good enough job at any of the things you're doing. But then you see their smiles and you see the hugs and you see the people at the paper, and somehow things sort of go back into balance. Every day we need to be better in everything we do. If we become complacent in any of our roles, any day, then we lose sight of the future. I wake up every day with an amazing opportunity to do something better. That future is just bright.